Now, I came across a video about the NASA spacesuit of Neil Armstrong and how 50 years on it needs restoring, and they wanted to raise $700,000. The old 7 code rearing its ugly head again, and they say they've raised 720. And in a video that was analysing this, the guy said, yeah, look at all the poor people, and they're worried about this costume department, stunt department's spacesuit, why people would starve. I doubt whether that many people sent the money, but you never know. I mean, the public's pretty gullible. But you've just got to check out the people talking about this and that. It's just crazy.
It is mind-blowing. It's absolutely phenomenal.
It is mind-blowing. It is absolutely phenomenal that people are still believing these things. But I have noticed there is really an increase in consciousness about NASA. When people get a grip on that idea, it's certainly going to put some embarrassing conversation the way of politicians, etc., over the next few years, I would feel. So we're in for an interesting time there. The response from these people in the end. In the end, I reckon they're going to have to give the game up. So they're getting desperate, get a bit of extra last cash in now, maybe. The silver foil, are we at Bataclan?
We did not really expect to both hit our goal so quickly.
I should say gold foil here. Sometimes it's gold, sometimes it's silver. Same as Bataclan, of course, we saw.
And also to exceed our goal so dramatically. So this was a huge triumph for us.
They've been stored away in a special facility for their own protection.
For their own protection. And we have purple gloves. The purple gloves. And I'll just zoom ahead here. This lady here is really interesting, the way she talks.
A lot of the materials were made for temporary use to the moon and back.
Made for temporary use. You know, when you make something to go to the moon, you just make it pretty temporary. As a guy says in this other video, and I'll give him a shout out in the end, he said Henry VIII's clothes are still around and allegedly 600 years old, and they're worried about this here. Now you think this would stand the test of time, seeing it could stand the rigors of space.
And so...
Oh, and that was a good bit. Let's just go back here. The other guy in his video, and it made me laugh, he said, you know the little pots and pans you use for camping? Just make up this little suit, you get a few little mini pans and pots, sometimes they're red colour and sometimes silver, stitch them on and you have a spacesuit. You know, it was all in the 60s, we had the bat belt and the spacesuit and Prince Planet with his little pendant, you know, magical little things, and the spacesuit was way magical, so you got to preserve the magic. And notice the little horn symbol here. Very nice. And look at the face. Look at the embedding of a face here. Got to be kidding, haven't you? They never miss a trick, do they, with their little ghoulism. Look at that. That is clearly an embedded face. That's not just wrinkles on the suit that look like that. Come on now. That's quite artistic. It looks like these sculptures this guy does out of that white rock uptown and sells them at the market. It is absolutely a sculpture. But anyway, that seals it there. Look at that. The Baphomet horn god sign.
And so we see the rubber getting a little bit brittle. It's crumbling.
And the rubber. I don't know, but rubber on the moon with the temperatures, wouldn't it get a bit soft? Tend to start drip around the place? Just shows you again too the ludicrous nature. Look at the seal here. They'll put the headpiece on, you know. Nothing adds up. And as the guy said in one of my videos, in the 200 cubic feet of the spacecraft, getting these things on and off would be impossible as well. So there's just so many factors about the suit. It's just BS and a half. And now they've gone to the 72 number all up. And that is a very important number. It's like the universe number, you might say. Adding to a 9, of course, it has the 27 idea, 2772, you might say. A very important number. I've done videos before talking about this number at great length. You'll have to hunt them up. I'm going to have to start making a little log of all this so it's easier for people to follow. But certainly, what a load of rubbish. One little bit more torture for you.
So the interior portions that the public doesn't see are what's really the most fragile. And that's why we're going to utilize X-radiography and CT scanning.
Oh, CT scan all for the damn suit. Where's this lady says that this is the suit that went to the moon? Must be in another video. There's several videos on this subject. Let me just have a look for a second. Yeah, good little video here by Waitman449 on this suit. And he's just covered a little bit here from the television. Look at the way this thing's propped up here. And he did show about the boots aren't correct, but then they reckon they've got some little inner boot they slip on or something. That's what left the tread mark. But you know, it's all little add-on stuff.
Astronaut, as he took his first steps on the moon, needs almost $700,000 to be raised to ensure it stands the test of time.
This is the suit that enabled humankind to explore another world for the first time.
Yeah, so go and check this guy's video out here. But listen to this lady here. I'm going to play her in slow motion just for the effect. Here she is.
This is the suit that enabled humankind to explore another world for the first time.
Nice. Wasn't that nicely spoken? Yeah, look at this shabby little piece of suit here. Look at this bit of a neck. Every time I look at these spacesuits, they look different too, mind you. I've noticed that, and that looks like it's 7 to me on there. And upside down one on there. They're going to have their little codes impregnated. The main picture that they ever show you is the Hanging 41 idea, the 41, the Hanged Man, the very famous picture. I'm going to do a video just on that. And another good thing in this video by Waitman, he's talking about the Chinese, how the Chinese didn't find the any evidence of the no evidence of American moon landings. But of course, I'm sure this guy knows this. He doesn't state good enough though. That's the one little flaw in the video. But this is all poo anyway. So they're not going to find anything either. I mean, look at that. Talk about CGI. And they put this up, and doesn't anybody ask what's taking this? And why does it look like a cartoon? I mean, everything about the Chinese. Just go and watch my Chinese space mission style videos, and I've got a few of them. Just type in Jungle Surfer China space or something, and a few of them will come up. And things about J Rabbit and that. Just terrible. So other than that, a very good video there, Mr. Waitman. The Spacesuit D. Want this little bit? We'll just play this bit.
Tweet a little bit up and
hang on, still got it on slow. So I mean, the pots and pans. He's going to talk about that. That was just such a corker in the video. I had to say that was one of the best I've heard. You know, out of your camping gear. Here we go.
Put some moth powder on, and so did you notice the boots? Especially the profile
here we go.
cuttings.
Back here it is.
$700,000 to clean this suit a little bit up and put some moth powder on, and so did you notice the boots?
Oh no, he talks about
Especially
somewhere
the
else.
profile cuttings.
Yeah, he's got on the boots bit here.
This is the legendary boot profile known from almost every scoop.
And that's the one. He might be on here about the. Look at them, pots and pans of a camping gear.
Camping bottles or so, and then when it came to the bottom, they just go asking.
Oh, here we go.
Lots of knuckles everywhere, probably taken from camping bottles or so. And then when it came to the bottom, they just go asking.
Yeah, they look like the
6
lids
foot
off some
10
sort of trendy water bottles that those runners carry around to me. Thermos flask type things. Look at these things. Look at this weak looking structure here. This is supposed to hold. And, aha, just saw it. Look at that. Clearly. Clearly. It's clear as day. Clear as day. And looks a little one here too. And there's another one here. They're going to be all over the little part. There's another little one there. Especially positioned. That's a classic one there. Right in your face. So there you go. These boots did not walk on the moon. And good video there, Wakeman 449. Just remember, China never went there either.